Oh yeah, now you suddenly want to kiss me? You had your chance.
I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together. Max, did you forget we've gone over this? I hope you weren't messing around with time while I was sleeping.
Not anymore. I'm just spaced out too. Welcome back to the real world, Max. I don't think I can ever tell Chloe about what happened. Let's look at the big board and see all our pieces in the puzzle so far.
Like, honestly speaking, I think that this moment when Max comes up to Chloe and just hugs her gains so much of its power because we've just gone through an hour basically of the seeing Chloe in that bad position she was in. It just made me happy to see her again. Plus, it's much easier to harp on living Chloe because she's just so ridiculous as opposed to the one which is dying. So I'm very glad to be back for multiple reasons. First of all, because this is where I feel at home, and second, because it's easier to make fun of her. She's just more... She's just more punty, I suppose. It's just... I don't know.
I'm getting lost in all this shit.
Let's look at the puzzles. The puzzles we have.
So close yet so far away. We have to do 3 main things.
Right. What things?
1. Decipher Frank's logbook. 2. Get Nathan's phone to find out where he's been during the Vortex Club parties with Kate and Rachel. And see whatever hidden shit he's got in his messages.
3. Beat Stepdouche Dan until he tells us about Frank, Nathan, and the dark room. Too bad I don't have a gun anymore.
Yes, that's the solution. We'll have to do this on our own.
Dude, at least let me kick his ass, then rewind. Fine, whatevs. It's your power.
We can't waste on shit like that. Or Blackwell would be in big trouble.
You didn't even let me take that money to pay Frank off.
And I'm glad. We have to be better than that.
I know. You should get busy in the garage to see what dirt you can dig up. I'm gonna cyberstalk some names and see where that leads. Or to who. And be careful of Stepcrack. Unless you want to hang out with him after you stood up for his ass yesterday.
Oh, please.
Thank you for reminding me of the decisions I've made.
My rewind power.
Max, can you stop interrupting me for crying out loud?
Present without messing up the past.
Yes, I get it. That was the context. That is what the resolution I've arrived at myself. I did not need you to provide your exposition. Thank you very much. I never minded exposition in games or in stories in general.
No, that poor little bird has been trapped in here.
It's still here. I mean, this bird is just crazy. Can you please turn it? Thank you. I scare birds. I believe we have to open the door. No, the window. Now just shoo it out. That's what I do with flies or other animals which fly into my home.
Fly.
Most of the time. It only sometimes works, but it's probably the most humane way of disposing of birds in general. Not birds, just any animal, because you're not actually killing it, you're actually just letting it out in the wild.
Since David might be in there, I better mosey along for a change.
So wait, where do I need to go? The garage, right. Why do I need to go to the garage? I don't know, that's what the narrative suggests, so that's what I'll do. Just before I started recording, I had to sneeze. I mean, this is not related to anything at all, but it just made me feel like I have this stuffy nose. It's a little bit annoying. Sometimes the sneeze feels good because it feels like it clears everything from your face or your nose. But most often than not, it's just like, okay. I guess that happened. Well, the birds are not here anymore. Did we alter the timeline so the birds aren't dead, or did just someone clean them up? Wait.
David even made sure to bag up the dead birds.
I guess that answered that question. We'll look at our phone momentarily. As soon as we get inside. Because I can't be outside, I'm a millennial. No. SMS. Short message service, by the way. Wow, so many freaking messages. Warren. Anyway. Oh my god, Warren, you were spamming me all night. I guess a lot has happened since we went to the other dimension. Wait, I need to find where we were. You didn't ask to take an A instead of B+, I was stressed about it. I'll take credit for your success, congrats. Even though A- is such a bullshit grade, a minus? Somehow I'll think you'll survive. Tell that to my folks, got a jam Batron, thanks for sharing. Yo Max, your friend Chloe texted me that you shot her down. True? Chloe actually texted you? I sure didn't have her number, oh god. I don't want to embarrass you, too late. I feel better knowing you turned us both down. I still like you as a friend. Just joking. Anyway, it's all good like me. I have to bounce you later. So wait. If I'm reading this right, Chloe texted Warren that she tried to kiss Chloe, but she didn't. And then Warren decided to text us with that information and told us that he feels better because we shot them both down. Warren, you're such a desperate little boy. Thanks for letting me... wait, Maxime, what the heck is going on with the weather up there? Are they doing military tests or something? You're right in the eye of the storm. No comment? Dot. I've kept Lisa alive through all this, so we're still safe as long as you're around. Now back to the books. Talk soon. Exo Maxo. I like this version better. Exo Maxo. That sounds good. Exo Maxo. She switched it up. I love it. Hey Kat, I'm so glad you're okay. I'll visit you as soon as I can. Promise. Max, how are you? I hope you can still visit me this week. I have some important things to talk about. Of course, I'm still coming to visit you. You can't stop me. I miss you and my bunny. We all miss you, and your bunny misses you as well. She never said as well, but it just felt good to say. You're such a good friend. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you. Exo Maxo. Hey Justin, you busy? No wait, is this that Dipidatal? Sorry, my phone was in my bag. Hey Justin, you busy? Max Wax, I'm busy blazing. What up? Do you know Frank Bowers? Drugs. That's it? Ask Nathan, he knows him, I think. Okay, I'm on it. Thanks, Justin. For what? That was my best stoner voice, I think. Might be busy, but feel okay. Hey Juliet, are you busy? No time to be busy. You never text me what's going down. Besides everything, I was just curious if you ever heard of a guy named Frank who lives in an RV around town. You mean a van down by the river? I heard he's a sketchy meth head. That's about it. Why, are you doing your investigation without my help? No, I'm just bored. Talk soon. Thanks. Okay, but you can't keep secrets from the ace reporter Juliet Watson. Hello? I just realized that when you read text out loud, it's actually very hard. Texting is nothing like dialogue at all, because it's hard to enunciate the things you want to enunciate usually, so when you read text, it just sounds like I'm a robot, but that's fine. Maxo, okay, this is the old Max, I don't appreciate that. I just got a weird text warning me that my nosy daughter better stop watching others and look out for herself. Is this some kind of a school prank? Oh, I'm so sorry, some jackass in my class thought that would be funny to send. It's not. I don't like strangers having my number, okay? Me neither. I'm sorry. I'm just being a dad. I know this has been a tough week for you. It's almost over. I'll call you guys later. Love you. Hey girlfriend, let me know when you want to come by my room. I'll give you a fashion makeover. Oh, thanks, Courtney. I'm swamped with homework now, but I'll check in with you later. Thanks again for the offer. Chloe. How much spam is gonna be here? Not that much. Hey man, I suck again. Sorry I got in your face today and took out my bullshit rage on my best friend. Chloe, I understand you're going through a lot. We all are. I appreciate her apologizing, actually. That's kinda nice. Besides, I threw your beanie out of the window and busted out my rewind. Okay, that is your one get out of emoji jail free card, but we need to stock up on 6 coffee and candy for an all-nighter. We have to get into Rachel and get detective mode. Excellent, dear Watson. I'll bring my thinking cap. No worries, I have a beanie. I'll swing by and pick you up. Sweet, I'll be ready. XOXO, and there was no emoji. Which is fair. The pictures, the Polaroid. Oh, just one, of course. I need to find the... It's so weird because you can't go down to go to the right, you have to press right. And if you're on Tuesday and you press right, it goes to Thursday. Seems a little bit counterintuitive in my head, but that's fine. I'll scroll through a little bit more slowly, right? Because I got a comment suggesting that I should stop on every page just a little bit. And then just start at 43 and just gonna go by slowly. Now, if you really want to read this, I suspect you've either played the game before or you can find this on the internet. I'm just giving you an option, so there's that. Another thing is on YouTube you can actually press the dot and the comma to advance frame by frame. So if you ever want to catch something and just want to read it in detail, just use K to pause and stop, stop and play, and then dot and comma to actually progress frame by frame left to right, and you can actually catch glimpses and details of whatever you're trying to read in a YouTube video. That's enough fourth wall breaking. It's time to get myself immersed back into the game.
Car repairs. Maybe there's some new clues around.
I mean, David is right there, so it's not like I can snoop much. Or is that not going to stop me? That's not going to stop me. Great.
What the hell did David do for Nathan?
Thank you
And
for
what
your
did his
help with
dad
Nathan.
do
It
for
is
David?
appreciated. Huh? That's a bit weird.
Sorry, but this is my official man cave, so no girls allowed.
That's sexist. And also you can't stop me. Too bad, boy.
Oh, that makes me sad. It was so incredible to see William again. I wish Chloe could too.
This is my man cave. You can't enter the man cave because you're a woman. I never understood that. I'll be honest.
Surveillance cameras at Pan Estates? David must be working for the Prescotts too.
Hey David, I know you're a master of vigilante, so what I would like you to do is install a bunch of security cameras in my home. Well, how many do you want? Well, honestly, just as many as you can. And if you look at the security cameras here, they don't make a lot of sense in my opinion. Like for example, there are 2 crosses on the right. Like what the hell is that supposed to be? I suppose they're supposed to be outside, but... Okay, fine. I can understand it. We can talk to David
Should I
about
have
this.
signed the petition?
Wait, what did he say?
Blackwell sure isn't safe and private anymore.
I think he said he would appreciate not snooping us around.
Should I have signed
That's
the
fine.
petition? Blackwell sure isn't safe and private anymore.
We must find a middle ground between safety and privacy of our students. David... I like how he's not some security expert. There are people who specialize in that, right? But he in particular is not. He's just an army veteran. He's just a paranoid guy in general, basically. Which is what makes all of this so much funnier. Everybody's going to him, hey, you're a security expert, right? Well, I've protected 1 or 2 people in my life. I've also killed a man. Perfect.
Anything I can do for you, Max?
I was just waiting for Chloe to get out of the bathroom so we can go.
I owe you one. So I'll pretend what you just said is true, Missy.
Excuse me, that's Miss Caulfield.
Oh, the says.
Yes, sir. You and Chloe still better be careful where you wander. There are a lot of dark places in Arcadia
Like
Bay.
a dark
What do you
room.
mean by dark places?
I can't tell you everything that's going on at Blackwell, and you've seen too much already, so please stay out of this, Max.
Too late. I already know way too much. Like the fact that you might be working for Sean Prescott.
What? Who told you that? Nathan Prescott? That little shit-ass is lucky he only got suspended.
I don't think luck had anything to do with it. I could have been suspended too.
I didn't have all the evidence at the time. I am sorry, Max. So, are you gonna tell me why you think I'm working for Sean Prescott?
I mean, they're like papers right next to you. A little bit. Maybe that's a giveaway. Also, this is the start of David's redemption arc. I'm calling it. Let's go, David. I believe in you. Top 10 anime redemption arcs.
I saw documents that you were hired to do surveillance and security at Pan Estates.
God damn. You are a good detective.
No, not really.
But I didn't get
The
hired
papers
to
are right
give
there.
Sean Prescott an estimate. For my own reasons. Anyway, I think we can both agree it's been a hard week on all of us. Especially poor Kate Marsh.
I'll say nobody helped Kate, but that might seem accusatory, but I also don't want to say I tried to help Kate, because that seems like we have some martyr syndrome, so just say nobody helped.
Too bad nobody helped her when she needed it.
You did, Max. You saved her life like a hero while I left the goddamn dorm roof wide open. I knew Kate was feeling desperate.
Like, if she was
You
trying to
even
kill
made it to the
herself,
roof
I don't
before
think...
me or anybody.
I don't
I knew
think
Kate was
leaving the
desperate
door
too.
closed would make a
So did
difference.
Mr.
She would just
Jefferson.
pop a pill.
That
Like, maybe
guy
it's a good
is
idea
the
that the door
meanest
was
prick.
open because
I'm off
she
duty,
might do something
so I'm
else where
saying it
people
home
might have
behind
not
his back.
noticed her.
Like when
Right.
Chloe calls me
Then again, I
step
guess we could always
He's an
rewind to the
artist,
time before
living a
she did it,
fantasy
and then
world.
that's it. Right? I guess that would make sense. Wait, why can't we rewind back in time to save Kate now? We've just established we have that power. I mean, I guess we don't have to because she's alive, but if she was to die... I'm sorry, I just got totally distracted. Why say that? I think why say that sounds more understanding, based on no context of what he just said, because I was, again, distracted, so...
Why do you say that?
These art farts are all about themselves. When I was in the service, I hated the photographers who try to pose me in their anti-war bullshit.
Well, Blackwell Academy is a school for artists, so maybe this isn't the best place for you.
I have a family here, Max, and I think Blackwell is the best place for me. Since only I know what's happening. Of course, thanks to Mrs. Grant and her hippie anti-surveillance petition, I hope everybody feels safer. Like Rachel Amber and Kate Marsh. Although, you're like a walking surveillance system. I appreciate you standing up for me, but I have to be a hard ass and tell you and Chloe to stay the hell out of this. Things are just gonna get more ugly.
Chloe and I can take care of ourselves.
Now excuse me, Max. I have to get back to my camera. See? I'm an artist too.
David is just such a jaded character. He just hasn't seen anything, man.
Sorry, but this is my official
I get it. We just had an interaction. He confused me by whatever he said right now. What I want to say? God damn it, David has that effect on me. He just makes me enraged with myself. Right, I wanted to say he just doesn't like anything. He just doesn't accept the
Give
difference.
up William, but defend David? Would Chloe hate me if she knew?
I mean, Max, when you put it this way, I'm starting to feel like I made the wrong choice.
There's no way I can go to Chloe without going to David's locker.
Well, but the problem is I can't
Yep,
go to the locker
locked
if
from the
he
other
is
side.
inside, because he will see us. Am I in the wrong here? I'm confused. I mean, you see that, right? Oh, I guess I have to look at
That
it
is a
again before I do
serious
something.
Padlock on that locker. Hey David, what you hiding?
My problem is that sometimes these games give you the option of look and it just doesn't do anything, and other times it actually does something, so it ends up making me confused. We need to find a date.
For once, I don't have time to search for the code. I need to find a key.
The key... Oh, the key. No, wait. We'll find the code, don't you worry. Oh. Or death.
Excuse me, Max. Do not touch one goddamn thing.
Come on, Max.
Hey,
Find a way
Max.
to get David out of his cave.
I do appreciate you standing.
I mean, one thing we can do is call the phone. Or just find the padlock. I
hell
mean,
did
just find the
David do
code
for
for the
Nathan?
padlock. There are options
what
here.
did
I
his
see
dad do
options.
for David?
Definitely several options, right? Email. I don't think it's gonna be related to the mail or this. Let's try to remove him from the door, I guess. I mean, from the garage. Newspaper.
It's amazing how to think this all started with my vision of a
Eco
tornado.
apocalypse now.
Joyce really wants David and Chloe to be a family.
I accept your offer of dinner in the movie. Maybe Chloe would like to come along. Yeah, Joyce was just like a family. She's just trying to find something normalizing at this point in her life.
The most expensive restaurant in town? David knows how to get on Joyce's good side.
Total $260? That's like one morphine injection. I'm not sure how much morphine costs. I really don't. Can I go back? I can't go back upstairs. So how do we remove David from the room? That is the question. Why don't I remember any of this? It's like there's a blank spot in my head as to what just happened.
Ah, the keys to the kingdom. Or at least David's locker.
There aren't very many things to interact with here. On the other hand, there's a fuse box. On the other hand, there are 10,000 combinations I can try, and one of them would surely work. If I only remembered when they got married, I think that was gonna be it. Right? Wait. I'll actually be a little bit silly here. Just try a few years. It's fine, don't worry. It has to be a date, or like a year of some kind. That should reduce our options by somewhat. I think we can't go beyond like 2009. I think it's like 2013 in the game. I mean, I guess I can go to like 2013. It doesn't really matter. Wait, no. It's not the year 2000 yet. Only 2010. If they got married recently, right? I had the number 2007 stuck in my head. I think if you actually remember the date...
For once, I don't have time to search for the code.
If you actually remember the date,
I
you
need
can
to
use
find
it
the
here,
key.
but I forgot about it. I think it's their wedding day or date. Which would make sense, but again, I just don't remember it.
I can't.
So
let
let's just
David
blow
see
this
me while I
the fuse
snag his
box.
Keys.
That's a good alternative.
Enter the ninja.
Son of a bitch! I just fixed that fuse box.
Son of a bitch! I love how she said that. Yoink.
Gotcha.
Can I open it right in front of him? What happens? Oh, I can because he's right there. So let's just go back in the past. There we go. Perfect. Keys. I hope this works.
I am the key master.
You are... Yeah, I guess. That makes sense. I think I used the pin code the first time. I don't know how I actually remembered it.
Oh, maps, notes, coordinates, photos of Kate, Nathan.
She knows something. Kate Marsh, she knows... I mean, everybody knows something, so that's a very weak statement. We're gonna be seeing all of this again upstairs, so I'm not gonna go over it now.
Score. Back to Chloe now.
You forgot your morphine injection. I'm so mean. Wait, call Chloe?
Yo, Chloe! Are you ready yet? I have to get back to my dorm.
Are we happy?
Very happy. I hit the secret file jackpot. It's Kate, Nathan, and Rachel. Plus there's some location coordinates. David is like a one-man surveillance army. Now let's get the hell out of here before we get busted. But I absolutely have to go see Kate in the hospital right now. I want to find out how she's doing. This is definitely Kate's floor.
Hospitals always freak me out.
I hear you. But imagine how Kate feels. I'm so glad I get to see her again. I hope it's not too weird for her.
No, she'll be stoked to see you. Who wouldn't be?
This be it. I'm a little nervous.
Just go in there and be your friend. I'll wait out here so you can chill by yourselves. I was a total dick for blowing a fuse when you answered Kate's call the other day. Good thing you ignored me. I had no idea what shit she was going through. And you saved her. Like me. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Chloe. But don't be sorry. We're all on the same team.
Team Max. Let Kate know we're gonna string Nathan up by his balls then.
Oh yes, I'm on it.
Max,
Kate.
I thought I'd never see you again. I feel so ridiculous. I'm so sorry.
Kate, listen to me. You have nothing to be sorry about. Other people do. You do not know how happy I am to see you. You look awesome. Is it a stupid question if I ask how you're doing?
Now that you're here, I'm doing even better. I'm so grateful to you for coming up to the roof to talk me down. Max, I felt so lost and alone. When I saw how much you cared, how hard you were trying, you made me realize I wasn't alone. Thank you.
Kate, there are so many people who love you and want to help you.
I know. You should see all the letters and postcards. I gave most of the flowers to other patients here because they need them more than me. I'm keeping the balloons, though. One of the nurses gave me some pen and paper so I could do some drawings.
I love your illustrations.
They got kind of dark there for a while. But I have an idea for a new children's book about bullying. I was thinking of having some photographs in there, too.
I hope that's a subtle hint that you'll let me take the photographs for the book.
Was that subtle? You better take the pictures, Max. I'm going to be here for another day until my family comes out to visit.
How are they treating you?
Like they need to protect me forever. They're so upset, and I know they feel guilty even though they didn't do anything. I was surprised how many students from Blackwell wrote me. Daniel, Mr. Jefferson, even Victoria wrote me a very sweet note. And I believe she was being real.
Me too. I'm glad you believe again, Kate.
I'm working on it, Max. I just pray I can get this drawing right.
I love this scene. I love that they actually included us visiting Kate in this entire game. That feels so much more impactful, the fact that you say to her that you're actually able to see her getting better. I'm not just gonna leave the hospital, that would be extremely rude. Hey Kate, I'm glad to see you better, goodbye. No, we have to snoop around, obviously. It's just so nice to see that everybody's actually caring about her now. Now, of course, you can be a little bit cynical and say it's a little bit too little too late, because at this point the damage to some extent has been done, right? Everybody cares now, it's going to be temporary, whatever, blah blah blah. But the fact is, she needs love right now and she's receiving it. You often have to find the time and space to love yourself, but when you're unable to do that, I think that's when people start to jump in and then make you realize that other people giving you love, I don't think it should be something that's constant, or at least it's not something that you should need constantly, but it should definitely happen when you need it. And I think Kate is in that state when she needs care and attention from other people, and that's exactly what's happening. And I think that's predominantly a good thing. No reason to get cynical. Time to snoop around.
Principal Wells knows how to step it up when he wants to.
I think there's a nice correlation, like a nice juxtaposition, because both Kate and Chloe are bedridden because obviously they're sick to some extent, but the messages, or at least the messages surrounding them, are just so different, where everything around Chloe is negative, everything around Kate right now is positive, right? It's just, I think it also plays on the fact that Chloe is dying and that Kate is getting better, right? And it's just kind of, there's some subtlety there which I really appreciate, in the sense of, if you believe that things will be better, or at least if you try to live a good, happy life, being nice to other people, whatever, and if you try to seek love and accept it, then you're gonna have a better life. And of course, if you're suffering from depression, you should probably find help, find a therapist, and find someone to talk to. I think that I think that this game is sending a nice message that is subtle enough to not be on the nose, but at the same time it's understandable by most people who play the game. Now, it's something that's hard to understand if you haven't gone through it yourself, but still, it's a nice insight into seeing how these things go, I guess, to a certain extent. Dear Kate, I just want to express my deepest wish for a speedy recovery and that Blackwell Academy is united in prayers for your return. The students and faculty have organized a rally in your honor, and I've never seen such outpouring of academic and community support for any student in our history. I know my words may mean little given your circumstances, but it's important you know that we do care. If you need any assistance at all, please do not hesitate to ask. Sincerely, Principal Ray Wells. I've always liked the principal. I just think he's bound by donations and just other bureaucracy that he has to deal with. Right? He's a principal first and a guy second, but
Even
I think he's a good
Victoria
guy.
signed, but not Nathan.
Well, Nathan is a psycho, so.
Victoria Chase might be queen bitch, but she's not evil.
I know you hate me and you should, but I only want to see your smile again. Please let me know if you need anything. The fact that she even went out to write, I think is already... I won't say it's redeeming, it's just exactly what she should do. I don't think that Kate should give her a second chance per se, but I think that this is a good lesson for Victoria, if anything.
Good to see that Kate is still working on her book report.
Now, should she be bullying or should have the bullying happen in the first place? No. But in this timeline, it did. And the most that Victoria can do this time is try to get better, right?
Oh, I love Kate's happy rainbow flock.
I miss my mustard. No, the mustard man! The hot dog man! No! It's cursed! I saw the hot dog man. That spooked me, man. This is like... I saw the devil, the bane of my very existence, right in front of my very eyes. I wanted to say, right, a lot of tragedy that happens, a lot of people tend to look back in the past and say, well, if only things hadn't happened in that way. But the thing is, right, the things have happened. And Victoria was mean, and Victoria was probably what led Kate, at least partially, to trying to kill herself. That shouldn't be excused, it shouldn't be forgotten, but I think that Victoria should at least have the opportunity to learn from this. Now, will this ever be as justified as her just not bullying anyone in the first place? Of course not, right? It's not even comparable, but the thing is, what happened. If now Victoria tries to learn from it and become a better person, I don't think we should be the one to inhibit it from happening, because in the end, it can only serve to make the world a better place, right?
If this gets Kate through the night, so be it.
I mean, I guess.
Those are nice
I won't comment
flowers.
Jesus. I won't make fun
And
of him.
from
Not
Taylor?
now. I've made
Oh,
fun of
props
many
to
people
her.
today, like people that didn't deserve it, like Chloe and Kate a little bit, I guess.
Kate,
But now I'll
it's
stop.
so good to hang
It's
out
time
with
to
you
draw the
again.
line somewhere.
Max, I owe you so much. And I can tell you want to talk to me about something.
I have so many things I want to talk about. Let's talk about Kate first. We're here for her, let's ask about her. No, let's not ask her about Nathan first, at least, because that's just gonna trigger her.
I always want to talk to you.
We missed our tea session this week.
That was so not cool. We need to plan like a tea shop tour of Portland.
Oh, yes. And you could bring Warren along, too.
No boys allowed.
You are funny, Max. And right.
Right. What was that supposed to mean? Because I'm not fancying Warren, Kate. You're not making this happen, no matter how hard you try.
I saw Victoria's letter. How does that make you feel?
Max, I know Victoria can be, not nice, but I do believe in forgiveness and redemption. I might be naive, but I feel her struggle.
Me too. I could have taken a picture of her covered in paint, but I didn't, and we had a genuine moment.
We all have our moments. Why do you think she acts so mean?
Also, Max, you were the one who sprayed painted her, essentially, so at that point, you can't really be the one to say, I haven't taken a picture of her if you were the one who caused it in the first place. That was a little bit disingenuous, but okay, fine, I'm willing to forgive it. I get the circumstances there. But still, I'm on to you, Max. I know you are the evil mastermind.
She's insecure. If you're comfortable with yourself, you don't need to act superior.
Victoria doesn't look like she has much to be insecure about.
If anybody could make Victoria see the light, it would be Kate Marsh.
No. I think it will take more than that, Max.
I want you to know I'm this close to getting all the info I need about Nathan.
Nathan Prescott has to pay for what he did. And we have to stop him from hurting anybody else.
Well, I did get his ass suspended, so that might be a start.
You did? Oh, right on, Max. I love how fearless you are. So what is going on with him now?
Well, when you can warp things... Let me try that again. Well, when you can... No, that was... Why is that so hard? Well, when you... Oh my god. Look, I'm gonna get this right. Well, when you can warp... Why are words so hard? Well, when you can warp time-space continuum... Admittedly, that's a pretty hard string of letters to say right one after another. Okay, what's happening with my tongue right now? It's entangled like a spaghetti. What I'm trying to say is when you have magical time powers, then it's easy to be brave. I just wanted to say it in a more fancy way, but I guess that's not gonna work out today, so let's just forget it. Let's talk about the Prescott family, I guess.
I think his family is totally protecting him. Or worse.
I never say this about people, but Max, there's something evil about the Prescotts.
It's the money.
They have something to do with death.
We're going to stop him. I just have to find Nathan's room number, get inside, and get the clues I need.
Max, please let me help. I can get the number, and I'll text it to you, okay?
Of course, Kate. I can't do this without you.
Now it's time for Nathan to watch out for us.
I have to get back to our mission. You don't know how much it means to see you again.
I do. That's why I love you, Max. Thanks for taking care of my bunny. Tell Alice I'll see her soon.
I mean, I know we just... I know I just went through a lot because somebody was bullying me, but you know what? I'm totally on board with the breaking into Nathan's room because I think he's evil. Just a little bit hypocritical there, Kate. Just a little bit. I think that for what it's worth, this episode was long enough. I know especially because we're entering a long stretch in the upcoming episodes. I think this is going to be a good spot to sign it off. Just to have a nice continuous story from this point forward, because I know things kind of build on itself. I think there are a few breaking points I can make at certain points, but at this point it just feels like a good way to stop it, not to spot it. I don't know what's happening with my spaghetti tank today, but with all of that said, I hope you enjoyed this one, guys, and I hope to see you next time.